Good morning, New Zealand. Today is 10/6/2017. The date in New Zealand is 10/7/2017. We're just going to run down the quakes that have happened yesterday and into this morning. We're going to start with a 1.0. This was over here, back here by Mount Rapaho. The next quake was a 2.0. This is down here at the end of the North Island. The next quake was a 3.7. It was upgraded to a 4.6. This was down here at the tip of the South Island. This was next to Stewart Island. See if we can get a view. The next quake was a 1.8. It was 99 kilometers in depth. This was also down here at the end of the North Island. This was next to Oahu Bay. The next quake was a 1.1. This is over here near Tongariro Forest Park. And this is Lake Taupo over here. The next quake was a 2.7. We can turn and get a good look at the area here. You can tell it's next to the Tukituki River. The next quake was a 1.9. It's next to the Quito River. The next quake was a 2.6. It was 150 kilometers in depth. That's near Kakipo Bush, Lake Taurara. There's a line for Bay of Plenty here. And it looks like maybe some mining over here. Let's reset this. That is interesting looking. The next quake was a 3.1. It was 135 kilometers in depth. I'm not sure what those are. Next quake was at 1.7. Down here at Sudden. You have Cape Campbell Lighthouse over here. I get a good view. You can see it here. 1.8 is our next quake. This was over here, Cook Strait area. Next quake was at 1.9. This was also over here at the end of the North Island, Bay of Plenty area. The next quake was a 1.7. If we look over here, this is the area I was looking at yesterday. Next to Lake Okaro. And this is Lake Tarara and Mount Tarara. The next quake was a 1.7. This is back over here by Sutton. The next quake was also a 1.7. This is Hawke's Bay area. The next quake was a 1.8. It was 74 kilometers in depth. The next quake was a 3.1. It was 209 kilometers in depth. This sits over here in the Bay of Plenty. I'm sorry, up the South Taranaki Bight. And if you look, it's next to Hawera. This one here. If you watch the mouse. Okay, we'll go down the west coast. The next quake was a 2.8. It was 164 kilometers in depth. I love looking at formations. This late material over here. Lake Rotorua. The next quake was a 2.5. And that is Mount Soaker right over here. The next quake was a 2.5. And this is at the end of the North Island, East Coast. Until it hit where houses are. This is Taroa over here. So we have a school here. And that's the Atwater River. The next quake was a 1.0. The next quake was a 1.7. And this was also over here, East Coast, North Island. This is Rukamara Forest Park. Next quake was a 3.0. And this is hitting down here by these really, really beautiful clear lakes. Lake Ahu. And that's Mount Sutton there. Let's see, I wanted to look at this lake the other day so we can see if we can find a road that's closer. And these are the lakes out here. Okay, let's turn this way. Really pretty. And then there's this one here. So I was over here by this one before. Wait. Okay. Maybe here. Almost as blue in the picture. You know, the snow-covered mountains in the back. A nice cloudy day. Okay, now we're going to move on to the 6th, to the 7th. Our first quake was a 2.1, and it was 110 kilometers in depth. And this was at 12:05 a.m. This was off of Mahé and Portland Island and Matuka. The next quake was at 1.5. This is near Tiramea and Ekatahana. So, we'll take a look at this area here. Very hilly. We'll notice over here there is some mining going on, it looks like. Our next quake is at 2.6. And if we look right over here, you're going to see a mine. Let me see if I can find a name for it. Don't see a name. So let's see if we can go down further. There might be one down here. Well, don't see a name here. Maybe over here. Nice straight view there. So we got a straight view here though. There we go. J Swap Teotaroa Quarries Ltd. So it's a quarry. And we have a 2.6 hitting near there. We also have Lake Kirapiro over here on the other side. And this is where the Hobbit Town movie was done here. This is the movie set. The Hobbit Town movie set was a significant location for the Lord of the Rings film trilogy and Hobbit film. Kinda cool. So it was done there. I think there was one more spot where you can land at to look. Hang on. So you can land here. Cool. Anyway, just to view, you guys. Okay, next quake is a 1.8. This was over here off the end of the North Island. Right here. Next quake is a 1.5. It was located over here near Arthur's Pass. And Devil's Punch Bowl waterfall. Let's see if we can get a view. No view. Oh. Oh well. So the water comes down in here, you can see it there. Next quake was a 3.2. This is over here near Leslie Hills. And the Wairo River. This is Culverden Domain. So that's over here, that's Culverden. Mount Culverden. Next quake was a 2.2. This is off of Kikora. That's Port Keane viewpoint. See if we can have a view here. Oh wow. Absolutely beautiful. And that's 5 Kwai. 5 Kwai Kukura. And there's our 2.2 right off of there. The next quake was a 1.6. It was 104 kilometers in depth. And this is also off the end of the North Island. The next quake was a 2.4. It was 73 kilometers in depth. This is out here in the Cook Strait area. And the last quake for now is a 3.2. And this was also over here by Kokora. Anyways, you guys, thank you for tuning in. Much love. And please check out Dutch Sense on this channel for your forecasts. Thank you, and God bless. And please subscribe and like. Thank you.